Alright guys, I made it to the Krazy buffet. Now, they've been saying in a lot of comments that this is one to try. Never been here before guys, so we're gonna do a walkthrough, then we're gonna sample this selection. Check it out. It is a relatively small buffet, so we're gonna start off at this section over here. We got some fried stuff, some cookies, pastries. We got more pastries, and then some cake. Now over here is the sushi station. We got here some edamame, some sushi stuff. We got actual sushi as well as rolls, guys. Not bad at all. And of course, if you got special requests, make sure you leave a tip. Now, walking along the edge, here is the fresh fruit station with various amounts of fresh fruits. Not bad, guys, not bad. And ice cream cones over here. And an ice cream machine. All right. Now we have the salad station. They also have some kimchi here. And some like an octopus salad, seafood salad with fake crab, lemon, little shrimp, and some sauces for you. And over here you got some utensils. Now we're gonna move on to the center of the buffet where they have the hot food, guys, to check it out. We have here some garlic bread, crawfish and seafood, clams, red sauce, what appears to be melted butter, crabs, guys, fried shrimp, shrimp in the shell, and some mussels. It's kind of like the long plates will take up both sides and the short plates will not. So let's just skip ahead to the short plates over here. We got what looks like meatballs on a stick, mayonnaise fried shrimp, and sesame balls. Now over here we have white rice, French fries, beef and broccoli, some kind of mushroom. It appears to be pork, guys. String beans, shrimp, and pieces of fish. And again, the short plates. We got just beef. Ooh, the squid looks nice. Some calamari over here. Looks like orange chicken, teppanyaki rice, and lo mein. Lo mein. Now we got some of the soup station here. We got some scallions over here, some soups, egg drop, wonton, some dumplings, pizza, some fried dumplings. Looks like a fried wonton, plantains. These may be fried scallops, I'm not certain. Got chicken wings. There should be chicken skewers. I can tell because there's a skewer left over there, so we'll see what it is later. We got some baos, spring rolls, and two more things of soup. And that's it, guys. Small buffet, so let's eat. Boy, I can't wait. I like smaller buffets because the walkthrough is so much easier. Oh, we got a platter of shrimp, fried shrimp, shrimp that is in the tray. Then we got the mayonnaise shrimp, shrimp in the shell. Over here we got hot and sour soup, egg drop soup. Over here we got one piece of their fish, lo mein, calamari, teppanyaki rice, and what they call the house special beef. All right, let's try this, guys. I'm actually so hungry right now. It's because I haven't really eaten all day. Maybe there's a spoon in here. Yes, guys, we got a spoon. Hot and sour soup. It's rather spicy. but it is a little bit watery, so I'm going to give this a 5. 5, guys. The egg drop soup. 7 for the egg drop soup. 7.5. I'm gonna try the bunch of shrimps, guys. The shrimp in the steam tray. It's quite flavorful. I'll give that a 7. Now the mayonnaise shrimp. It's pretty good. It's like a 7. The fried shrimp. It's very crunchy. A 7. Now the shrimp in the shell. Wow, it's pretty big, guys. It's a little hard to peel. It was very flavorful. I would give it an 8, except that you have to peel it. And not this stuff. I'm gonna try their piece of fish. It's really good, guys. The piece of fish gets a 9. It's like very flavorful and cooked perfectly. Right, the calamari, guys. A 6. Lo mein. It's not bad at all. Now the house special beef. It's like a 6. It's a little heavy on the on the flour. Now the fried rice, guys. I'll just give this one a 4.5 for the fried rice. Because bits of it is a little bit hard. 4.5. Alright, so that's it for round 1. Let's see what we have for round 2. Alright guys, for the second round, I got some crawfish. Some of those clams, called steamed clams or stir-fried clams. And I think they refreshed the mayonnaise shrimp, so I got some of that. Now over here we got some of their sushi selection. That empty pan with the stick, indeed it was chicken on a stick. Some mushrooms, beef and broccoli, and it looks like they refreshed the fried rice, so I got some of that. And we got Jello. Let's eat, guys. We're gonna start with the stuff that they refreshed. So they did refresh it, but it also got doughier, if that makes sense to you. It's actually got a lot more breading than it was before. Alright, let's see how the fried rice is now. Much better, guys. It is now a 6.5. The chicken on a stick. Six. These little mushrooms. The mushrooms get a 9. Yeah, definitely a 9. Pretty good. The broccoli of the beef and broccoli. Six. It's not overly cooked, but it did lack a bit of seasoning. The beef portion. Pretty okay. Pretty okay. 7. Alright, try this here. What looks like a California roll. It's not bad, guys. There's some mayonnaise in it. This thing with a pickle. It's okay. This might be spicy. So the sushi stuff, I'll give it a 6.5. Not bad at all. Not bad. Now let's try some of the clams, guys. There's a bit of sand in it, but that's nature. Seven, and it's a bit on the spicy side. Right, Chinese crawfish, guys. It's pretty well seasoned. I'll give this an 8. And now, the Jello. Oh, this one got me good, guys. It's red, so I'm expecting cherry or strawberry. But it's more like guava, which is pretty good, guys. Eight. All right, I'm gonna finish this up, and we'll see if I can get a third round in. I'm getting pretty full, guys. All right, guys, for round 3, it's basically mostly everything you already seen. Here's egg drop soup, with the exception that I threw a couple of shrimp in there. Over here is more of that rice, which has been refreshed before and it went up. Got a delicious piece of fish, lo mein, and some of the house beef. Here I got a mountain of clams and one piece of blue crab, and I'm gonna try to eat that. So, yep, I'm gonna eat that first. Here we go. Very well seasoned crab, guys. If I wasn't very lazy, I'll eat more of it. Excellent, excellent. Nice and salty. How do you get this open?
Very flavorful if you can get it open. Delicious, guys. Wow. Guys, if you are a blue crab eater, this is good stuff. All right, so I'm gonna munch on this kind of stuff, and while I do, I'll tell you my final thoughts. All right, so as far as Vegas Asian buffets go, I would say that this children outside. Well, I would rank this place about almost as good as the buffet at Asia. I do prefer those because of the frog legs that they have there. Very good, right? But the quality is about the same. So the quality is much better than Kirin, right? By a couple of points. Like, like if Kirin is a 5, 6, 7, this would be like a 6, 7, 8, you know what I mean? And of course, the Imperial sushi and seafood, that beats this by a mile. That place, the food is so good. But at dinner time, it's like 40 bucks over there, right? And this is much cheaper. So, you gotta think about that kind of stuff. All right, so thank you for watching. And I did take the bus here. I took the SX all the way from the boulevard. And if you think about it, like, is this something that I would try to do again? Thank you. Right? Thinking about the time it took me on the bus, about a half hour, I came, it's worth it, so I can do a video for you guys. So if you happen to be driving by, or you be in the neighborhood, you want to try it, sure, But to come all the way from, like, I was at the Flamingo, come all the way from the Flamingo over here to eat this, I don't know, guys. Maybe if, like, I got a few friends and I have to pay, and Kirin is closed, because if I have to pay, I'm paying. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm cheap. All right, good night, guys. Now stay tuned for a Q&A with Tom and Jaina. Actually, I need chopsticks for this. Terrific.
Welcome to the bonus section. Now, Tom over here told me that they have written cards of questions on it for the Q&A. And now I will answer all of them 100% truthfully, unless I don't. All right, here we go.
Okay, first question. What made you want to be a YouTuber?
Well, it's that the YouTube platform is very practical. Like long before I was on YouTube, I would have a Facebook account. I would come to Vegas. I've been coming to Vegas for like long time. And I would take pictures and make videos and I put it on my Facebook page. And then, I mean, like Facebook, it limits you to 5,000 friends, right? And then so it just keeps bouncing around 5,000 friends. And no one else can be your friend. And then it goes lower because like, and then it comes up and it hits it again. People get frustrated. And it's not a well-organized way to put videos. And then when I decided to try YouTube, it's so fantastic. It has so many different ways to organize your stuff. It's easily accessible. If anyone, you can have a channel. It's like Facebook, it's just not like a good library way of doing videos and stuff. So I put my stuff on YouTube, and for the first year, I just put some random stuff. It's just more for me, so I can just have my stuff and not like lose it when I move a computer or something. Then I started getting some viewers, and I said, oh, okay. Then I put more videos, and then it's only that just this year, in January 2022, that my channel started taking off. I'm like, oh, okay, so I'll put more videos.
So we're desperately curious to know what your game is. Like, what do you play in Las Vegas that you're getting comped? I mean, you don't have to get super specific, but are you a slots guy? Are you a card guy? What is?
All right. So my gambling,
Yes.
how I get comp.
Yes.
All right. Well, basically, people get comp when you play a lot,
Right.
right? So the games I play are video poker,
Okay.
right? Jacks are better.
Yeah.
We got hi. No, are we good with the tea
Yeah,
water?
I think we're good.
Oh, I'm sorry. I left this open for
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
You know what? I'll take a little bit more. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I left that open. Silly me.
Ooh.
All right.
Video poker.
Right. So the games I play here
Yeah.
are a video poker, jacks are better, bonus poker, double bonus.
Yeah.
And basically, I play a lot of it to my detriment. You know, if I would have just paid cash for all this room, all the rooms, and then I would just flat out pay cash and not gamble at all,
Yeah.
I'll be way ahead. But that, and I do blackjack, you know, and the classic ones, you know, not like the variants and stuff like that. And what else do I play? Pai Gow poker sometimes.
Okay.
And then that'll be about the top 3 that I go
Yeah.
That leads me to my next question. In your history of gambling, for Vegas, Atlantic City, wherever, in your estimation, are you up, down, or even?
for. I'm down 200 grand.
Wow.
But
Look at that,
understand
you know.
this, I'm old. I've been gambling since, you know, when it's legal, back in the day. So over the decades, because like a few years ago, I was like, I lost again. I'm going home on the plane or whatever. I was like, damn, how much have I lost? And I used the best of my ability to remember that when I was a kid, you know, freshly 21,
Yeah.
how I lost my only $500 I had.
Yeah.
Then, you know, and then how many trips I went, because I live near Atlantic City, you know, so it's just a short drive and all that. And then I'll be, wow, we would go often. And then I added it all up, and then in my mind, it was like 160, 170, right? And then as you know, the more trips go by, the more I lose, and then be like, damn, you know, I'm actually, if I ever go home a winner, I win by just a little bit.
Yeah.
But if I go home a loser, I have lost a lot.
Yeah.
I believe it's because I have a habit of chasing my losses. You know, if I
Yeah.
lose a little bit, I want to win it back.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, if I win a little bit, I'm satisfied. I don't play anymore. You know, so I'm gonna change that, guys. I'm no longer gonna chase my losses. If I lose, I don't care. Okay, keep the $20. Keep the $20. It's fine. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day doing something else,
Yeah.
and then I'll go home losing $20.
Right.
Because it's so hard to win.
Does YouTube help your loss percentage?
What do you mean?
I mean, do you have, if your channel gets big enough, could you possibly see coming to Vegas and having the YouTube revenue cover some of the losses?
Now, right?
Or that just turn you into
It's
a
like
bigger game.
so the money from YouTube, but even if it's a penny, then the answer would be yes, it will cover some of the losses
Yeah.
because it'll be covered a penny of it, right?
Yeah.
So I guess the question would kind of go more in lines of like, oh, like does it cover a significant amount? No, it does not.
Yeah.
No, it does not. I get 0.4 cents or 0.04 cents a view if the ads play, right? So 0.0, it's just really insignificant, you know.
But that's now. But let's
Yeah,
say
that's
a
now.
year from now, if you have
Well,
like 100,000 subscribers, like and subscribe, guys, could it be?
I mean, yeah, sure. That's 0. Whatever cents per view.
Yeah.
Obviously, if everyone on Earth viewed it at once,
Yeah.
Right.
I'll buy the Bellagio. I will buy the Bellagio and turn this into a $15 tea service. You know?
Here, here.
So it really depends on how many people view. You can have 1 million subscribers, but if
Yeah.
no one's watching, you don't get
Right.
nothing.
Right.
A subscriber is just a statistic.
Right.
Like my channel has about 2 million views now, and then I divided by the amount of money it got, so 0.00, like that. So
I do this really for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Right. But
You
you're
know?
great at YouTube. You're uploading almost every day. So
Oh yeah, gotta get my money's worth. I'm losing my ass off here.
Well, also, I think that my philosophy, I've been coming to Vegas now for 20 years, and I think that, again, this was expensive, but gambling goes quickly, and I think if you don't make some plans in Las Vegas, you just don't do them, because you end up out there. I like to play, just slots or whatever, and you just don't do things, and then at least here I'm like, okay, well, we spent $88, but yeah, I could have lost that in 5 minutes, so it's kind of about the balance. Okay, this is my question, and this is apropos of nothing.
Louder, because they just turned up.
Yeah.
Okay, so apropos of nothing, I think we should just both do like one more question, just to kind
Come on,
of.
ask them all.
no, ask them all.
Oh, okay. Well, all right.
That way I can delete the ones I don't like.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Ask
Okay,
them all,
sure.
I'm leaving them all in.
Sure. Well, I do have to meet my mom, and I don't want
Okay,
to keep her waiting. Okay.
So
Anyway.
the longer you procrastinate.
Okay. Sorry. All right. So we got into you because you do the best buffet overviews. The thing that I wouldn't say it annoys us, but you are a big buffet soup user. You always get a soup on a buffet, and sometimes, we're like sitting there at home, we're like, get the crab legs. Why are you wasting the time on the soup? Get your money back. Get all the crab legs. But as a soup connoisseur of every buffet, what is the best buffet soup you've had and the worst?
The best one is the no longer in existence. It is the waterfront buffet at the Harris in Atlantic City chicken noodle soup.
Really?
It was made really well. It's like someone made it instead of like a frozen block that they throw in and they just warm up
Yeah.
for people. Right? And the worst one will be at South Point. It is made like geriatric soup. How they have to thicken it for you,
Yeah.
just in case it goes down the wrong pipe. So they
Oh,
made it
yeah.
like really thick, and I'm just like, Yeah. So there you go.
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay.
Closer.
What is the video of yours that you have uploaded to YouTube that you are most proud of?
No, I'm not proud of any of them.
Really?
No, because I'm the kind of guy that don't feel proud. Like some people feel proud. They feel like, they'll wave a flag of their nation, or they'll shout the name of the county they're from and cheer about it.
Yeah.
Or like when the sports teams win, they'll say something like, "Oh, we won." I'm not like that,
I really enjoyed.
I'm not proud of anything really.
You should be, because the video you did, I
Yeah.
forget where it was, where you drew the diagram of all the things that
the
you
courtroom style.
the courtrroom style. That was very
Yes.
creative. That was
No,
very
it was
good.
necessary because they stopped me from shooting. They go, "Sir, you cannot, I'm just like, all right, I won't, right? So I just recorded myself eating. And I said, but, I gotta do a buffet walkthrough.
Love it.
But you're thorough. But most food and travel YouTubers would have just said, "Sorry guys, they wouldn't let me film, so this is what happened." But you took the extra time to draw diagrams and stuff, and as a viewer, I appreciate that.
Absolutely.
Oh, thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it.
I did.
Okay. What is your most pleasant surprise as far as quality in Las Vegas, like of a place that you thought would maybe be awful, but the food or the experience turned out to be great, and vice versa? Like what seemed to be that it would be really fancy and you're like, eh.
All right. So just 2 days ago, I went to a Hawaiian place called Pacific Island Taste. I took the bus there. That's the Deuce and the SX across town, and it is a pretty shady looking neighborhood.
Yeah.
They got people screaming outside of like smoke shops or whatever it is.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh my God, let's go inside. I walk inside. It ain't pretty to look at, right? But when the food came, blown away.
Yeah.
So good. It's
Yeah.
like really, really
Yeah.
good. And then so the something similar to the second part, I guess. I don't really have the answer for your second question, but I was just at the Paris.
Yeah.
Right? It's so nice. The
Yeah.
walkway is beautiful.
Yeah,
The sky is painted, right?
Yeah.
And then, what's this door over here? Let me go out the door, right? So I walked out the door and it closed behind me. I was locked out. And then I was in like the outside of it. I saw the outside. It's like crummy. It smelled. They had dumpsters and they had garbage juice on the floor. I'm like, oh my God. Why want to take care of the outside? It's like if you go to Foxwoods or Mohegan Sun and you look at it from like a far away space view,
Yeah.
you go, it looks like shit. This is like a homeless shelter paneling or something. But if inside you look up, you're like, this is so nice.
Yeah, I mean, when I used to live in Connecticut, so I went there. I lived in Connecticut for about 15 years, so yeah, those were my places. And yeah, when you're driving in there, it's pretty trashy, except when you see that view of Foxwoods for the first time, it's like Oz or something. You're like, whoa. You see it kind of come up over the trees, and it's so beautiful, and you're like, I'm going to go lose some money.
Trees are beautiful. The trees are beautiful there.
Yeah.
I don't know how they organize them so well.
Yeah.
They're nicely spaced and everything.
I know, but that's,
Okay, next question.
Okay. How often do you get recognized? Obviously, you got recognized just before we sat down by our server here, but how often in Vegas or anywhere else do you get recognized?
Oh, outside of Vegas, people don't really recognize me because most of my viewers are Vegas, California, and that's about it. Not so much back home because like no one wants to see videos of New York. I don't know why. It's like New York. Go there and get mugged, but Vegas, everyone's like, Vegas, like bring a lion and tiger or something and walk around with it in a chain. So people enjoy Vegas. So so people who, like I get recognized. Like I was on a flight one time, and I hear Danny the Medic. I'm like, then I was walking down the Planet Hollywood Miracle Mile, or by I go Danny the Medic. But it's nice. I was like, people come up and say, hi, I watch you, great. Sometimes I'll get like a little snapshot of them, or we'll do a quick video of them waving and stuff. I think it's really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, this is my final question, and I've been wanting, what is your standard Chinese menu order? If you go to Chinatown or anything, what is the thing you always get, or you think is always going to be like the most indicative of quality on a menu?
Okay, I can only speak to as what I like.
Yeah.
Right?
This is what I want.
So I get the hoisin chow mein, right? Seafood pan-fried noodles.
Okay.
It's a Cantonese dish.
Yeah.
And I eat that all my life. It may not be great for you. It's a lot of carb. It's also deep fried, probably in seed oil and all that. And then it's a starchy gravy. But I love it.
Yeah.
Right? So that, and I'll get that for like a traditional Cantonese restaurants. But if I go to like those Americanized, so-called Americanized places, I'll get the hot and sour soup.
Okay.
Right? Because how well they make that, it's not just supposed to be hot and sour. It's supposed to have like a meatiness to it.
Yeah.
Things that you like boil the bones and simmer the bones for your broth and all that.
Yeah.
You can tell like what they do. Like if they take care of their hot and sour soup, most likely they take care of everything else.
Yeah. That's great.
Okay. Final question for me. What is the best meal you have ever had? The one that you keep thinking about over and over again.
Well, I don't think meals to me are like I do it that way. Like, what was the best sex you ever had that you think about over and over again? Like I eat meals 3 times a day, 2 times a day, 1 time a day, and it's like so many. We're talking about millions of meals. The best meal I ever had that I think about over and over again.
What about the best meal you've had since becoming a YouTuber?
All right, guys, I'm gonna have to think about this one, and I'll answer that after a long period of thought in my hotel room, because I cannot answer that right now. I'm just like,
it's an honor. We're gonna get a hotel room answer.
I have to.
That's great.
Yeah.
No, it's great.
Unless I ate it yesterday, and it's like, oh, dude, yesterday it was. No, I'm gonna have to go
Yeah.
through years of memories.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And
what time should we be at the hotel?
Oh, well,
You have to say just
guys.
Just kidding.
kidding. Just kidding.
Oh, I was
Yes.
gonna suggest a time.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
we're
well.
good.
Well, thank you, Danny. Thank you for answering our questions. I hope that
So-
we were
so much.
this was an honor.
Are you sure you got no more questions?
Alright guys, I'm back in the hotel room. Now, it's been a few days and I have actually lost my entire bankroll. But oh no, 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 it's not so bad. I didn't hit rock bottom in life. I can still afford actual Pringles. Yes, guys. None of that like Lay's stacks that that when you're really really broke, you can't buy the actual Pringles. You buy it's like Oreos, and instead of getting Oreos, you're eating like Hydrox cookies. You know what I mean? I can still afford the actual Pringles, guys. I'm still good. So good. Nice and salty. I get the original version. All right, now. All right. Yeah, I lost all my money, but that I brought with me to gamble with. But I'm not upset. It's not like they didn't warn you. When I used to come to Vegas, I have a big sign. It stays in Vegas. Like, how can I complain? But anyway, back to the topic at hand. The question. The best meal I ever had in my life. All right, I gave a lot of thought over the days, guys. So, going back to my childhood, growing up, right? My parents would get invited to all these people's weddings, right? People get married. What can you do, right? When Chinese people get married, traditionally, they hold a food banquet, right? Just imagine a large banquet hall with a lot of like circular tables in it, each sitting about 8, 10, 12 people, right? Now, believe it or not, it's the same banquet all the time, right? It starts off with the usual dishes, and it ends with the fried rice, the noodles, and some kind of sweet soup. Okay, so I was going to those things for a very long time. Someone gets married, and we all get invited to go to those banquets, right? And but my most favorite meal is like within those banquets. Okay, I really enjoyed the stir-fried lobster, right? That they chop up and they stir-fry. It's really good, right? The fried rice that comes with it, and then the shark fin soup. Sometimes they'll have shark fin soup. Sometimes the banquet people will go with some sort of herbal chicken. I hate anything herbal because my mom used to make me, drink those herbal soups, and I always hated it. But that shark fin soup, guys, so good. It's like a chicken type of a base with shredded chicken, and it's kind of like a brown and thick, and it got the shark fin, and then it's just like so delicious, guys. Wow. Thinking back, that was some really delicious stuff. Like if they were to catch me for my crimes, you see, and I'm to be executed, and they come knock on my door and say, "All right, what do you want for your last meal?" I would have to say that would be a great last meal because, actually it takes a long time to eat it, like 3 hours to eat it. So, extend my sentence that much longer, get as much as I can left, right? But it really is that good, guys. Wow. And I haven't been invited to any banquets for quite a while. I guess, my parents, I'm old, right? So my parents passed away. Their friends all passed away. And of course, like those friends, the children, they're all married. They don't even know me. So, yeah, I very rarely go to those banquets anymore. But I'm not even sure if it's still a popular thing to do. But yeah, those banquets. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. And again, don't feel sorry for me. I got Pringles. I don't know how it's so good. And it's not greasy to the touch either.